Hi, I'm Snow. I'm 16 years old and I'm one of the best swimmers in the country, thanks to my unique feet and my supportive parents. Ever since I was a child, I knew I was special. I was born with webbed feet, and my parents did everything they could to protect me from anyone who tried to make fun of me. My dad especially always went out of his way to make sure that I was comfortable and loved myself just as I was. Like this one time on my 7th birthday, I dressed up like a princess and felt really pretty, but some kids just made duck noises and laughed at me. Hey, I'm a swan princess! My daddy says so! Just then, Dad came out wearing a princess dress with glitter all over his body and started blowing bubbles at those mean kids.
Stay away from my swan princess, else I'll blow a bubble so big it will trap you and float you away from the universe. Away from your moms!
Terrified, the mean kids stepped back and were about to run away, but suddenly Billy, a very chubby boy who lived next door to us, lifted them, one in each arm, and threw them out of the party. I had never laughed so hard in my life. You're very strong, Billy. Do you want to be my bodyguard?
Anything for you, princess. I'll always protect you.
It was the best birthday ever, and Billy and I became inseparable since then. I was a very happy child, until one day I came home after school and found Mom crying. She said Dad had left us. I asked her why, but instead of answering, Mom broke down and hugged me tightly. She never talked about Dad again, and even though I was heartbroken, I didn't let it get in the way of my life. By the time I was in high school, Billy had become my boyfriend. He was still chubby and adorable and was really obsessed with me. He went everywhere with me, and whenever someone tried to make fun of my feet, he would stand up for me. He helped me concentrate on my swimming, and by sophomore year, I was already a national swimming champion. My goal was the Olympics, and I only had to compete in one event to qualify. The event was happening at a sports complex in a big city, so Mom and Billy accompanied me. As soon as we got there, I spotted Lynn, who was another famous swimmer and my biggest competitor. I stretched out my hand to greet her, but she took one look at my feet and made a face.
You know, you shouldn't walk around showing everyone those ugly flippers.
Okay, first of all, rude. Secondly, no one is forcing you to look.
Whatever. I don't have time for this.
Jeez, what was her problem? Ugh. Anyway, I had to practice to make sure I gave it my best during my solo practice. Later that day, I spotted a man lurking in the shadows. Terrified, I got out of the pool, but before I could run, he grabbed me, covered my mouth, and dragged me into an empty room. I was so ready to attack him, but as soon as he took out his cap, my jaw dropped. Dad?
Hey, princess. I'm sorry I scared you. I can't risk your mom knowing I'm here.
He gave me his number and promised to explain everything over lunch. When we met in the afternoon, we had a lot to catch up on.
So, how have you been, princess? How many trophies do you have now?
I'm a literal fish in the water, Dad. I have so many trophies, you'd have to come see them for yourself. I wanted to show him all my trophies, but before that, I had some tough questions to ask. Why did you leave us, Dad? Mom never said anything. She doesn't even talk about you at all.
I'll tell you everything very soon, I promise. For now, just trust me. And don't tell your mom that I'm around until you're done with this competition.
I had missed my dad so much that I decided to trust him. It was super chilly when we left the restaurant, so Dad gave me a red hooded jacket from his car. We said our goodbyes, and I walked back to the sports complex. But before I could walk too far, someone hit me on the back of my head. I felt myself falling and everything went black. When I regained consciousness, I could barely open my eyes, but I heard Mom's voice. She was sobbing and holding my hand, and she kept repeating the same thing.
I thought it was her. I thought it was her. I thought it was her.
What did she mean by that? I tried to speak, but I felt so tired and sleepy, so I dozed off. I don't know how long I'd slept for, but the next time I woke up, my eyes could see much more clearly, and I was shocked to see that I was in Billy's bedroom, and he was sitting beside me.
Oh, thank goodness you're awake.
Why did you bring me here, Billy? Where's my mom? Take me back home.
No, you can't leave, ever. I'll take very good care of you. Just lie back down and I'll get you some of that soup you like.
He had this crazed look on his face that really freaked me out, and I knew I had to find a way out. Fast. Wait, my back hurts. Let me sit for a bit. Could you help me sit up? The only way to get through to him was to make him believe I needed him, and I was very weak. So as soon as he helped me sit up, I kicked him in the stomach, grabbed the car keys on the bedside table, and bolted out of the house with all the strength I could muster. Stay tuned to see what happens next.